So for this video, we are taking on the Return to the Inner Curiosity on Mastery difficulty from Return to Clockwork City. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. As you can see on screen, we are still playing like a shout-based control scout deck. In fact, this is the exact same list I used for the East March camp scenario. There are things you could probably do to change this list and make it more effective. This is by no means like the ultimate best fine-tuned, but sometimes I feel like it's just best to reuse things that you have readily available. Alright, so stuff for this encounter. We have Sunder 2, Keening 2, and Wraithguard 2. We get all of the items from before. I think we're going to keep the Mentor because finding potential drain vitalities is important, but we'll send the other two back. And speak of drain, the opponent begins with two identical lanes that are pretty stacked in the early going, and so we have to do our best to kind of take care of or deal with these lanes. Right out of the gate, we're going to use Keening to blow up the Shadow lane, so that we can hopefully nuke stuff there the following turn as well. And we're going to go ahead and use Drain to get rid of this before it has a chance to grow.
Gone.
And we're going to end our turn. So they play a Harpy. Obviously not great for us, but we're going to go ahead and use Keening to try to clean up the rest of this. We're also going to play Thieves Guild Recruit here, just because we do need to try to peel that off. And then because we have... oh, that's a nice discount. Because we have no reason not to, let's go ahead and ward our guy. In case you haven't figured it out, you will take some damage early while they have this massive board. Oh, the Healing Hands was a little bit naughty.
By the eye of Magnus.
So now we're going to work on trying to blow this one up. And we're going to go ahead and lock this down so that we can not take some damage. And again, we have no reason not to. Go ahead and do that. This is very much just about kind of surviving the early game and then going out with a bang afterwards. So we want that to go ahead and make that trade while we still can. We also want to nuke as much over here as we can. And let's see what our Mentor finds for us. Let's go ahead and give this ward. Ah, there we go. So we have the Bat and Brynjolf to hopefully get us some health back here. Probably going to use the Bat this turn because we do also want to get rid of that. So we're going to go ahead and do the Keening because it pops the ward, kills the one. Then we can play the Bat. Now in this instance, we're going to give our Bat ward because we want this to survive. Because it's going to gain us some health. Pop the ward off of that. We're going to go ahead and move our Bat just because it gives it cover.
I'll scout ahead.
That's another thing with Drain, so we'll keep that. Right now, surviving is more important. Ouch. While that's unkind, that's actually pretty good for us, because when we use Keening here this time, the Haunting Spirit doesn't get to buff anything, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that now.
Shall we put in a
play a Brynjolf, and let's also play a Word Wall, even though it's not buffing up Drain Vitality. That still is pretty good for us. We want to go ahead and ward that as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play a Danger Noodle. No reason to not ward it. Go ahead and gain some health. Which also gives us a little bit more magicka to work with, but right now we don't really need the magicka.
I smell the stench of the living.
And we should be well on our way to stabilizing now. With Brynjolf protected by the ward, and the Fistful of Cards the way that we have them, we should be okay. We're going to go ahead and attack here because we want to get the drain going. Let's do that as well. We're going to play Blood Magic Lord and ward that. Drain Life also gives us a source of life gain as well. Let's go ahead and hide, since this doesn't have ward, let's go ahead and hide our Danger Noodle for now. We can always use this to bring it back if needed.
I draw power from these trees.
So, we could be worried about all of this, but because of Red Brahmin, we're actually going to kind of chunk right through that.
Surrender.
That allows us to go ahead and give ourselves another Blood Magic spell and reward.
I can smell you.
Punch those as well.
I draw power from these trees.
And this should be it. Barring a prophecy, we have lethal, and that's it. Because we have the drain life, so that's it. Use the artifacts, take control, then stabilize, push your way to victory. Not much else to say, so thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you. Until next time, may you walk on warm sands.